Hey gamers, what's up? I thought I'd do a video today and talk to you about something that I don't often talk about, and that's my own personal collecting habits. As a collector, I just collect stuff that's obsolete. So, for example, I've only recently started collecting Wii U games, and it wasn't too long ago I started collecting 360 and PS3 games, and so on. So right now I'm not collecting Xbox One games, I'm not collecting Switch games, but contrary to what I normally do as a collector, I am collecting some PS4 titles. And I'll tell you why. Normally, if there's a game I keep in my collection, it's something I'm going to play that has infinite replay value. Or it's something that I think is going to be really collectible. And I've found a lot for PS4 that I think in the future will be collectible. The most of which would be the limited run games. And this is something that I kind of got on board late for. And I missed the first few games that came out. I've been going back and trying to find them because my goal is to have a complete set of limited run games. And if you haven't heard of it or seen it yet, you can go online and check out limitedrungames.com, and they do limited runs of these cool titles. A lot of them are indie titles or smaller games, stuff you've seen released on Steam or to the indie market. And since the PS4 is so open, they've really embraced this and started releasing all these games. Now, they aren't the only ones who do it. There's another company called Special Reserve Games that has recently gotten into it, and they just released Strafe, and Shadow Warriors 2 is coming out next. And I Am 8-Bit has also done a couple of PS4 titles, physical releases, and their standout title I think is Rez. They did a Rez that works with the PlayStation VR, which is incredible. It's really well done. So I've been real pleased. And you know, if you jump on Amazon or whatever and look, there are just a ton of really unique PS4 titles. And limited run games, I think, will easily be some of the pinnacles of that collection. They will be the hardest to find. There are some games that, you know, there are only 2,000 copies of. And they normally go up to, I want to say, like nearly 5,000 or 4,800 copies, depending on the title. And they've done tons of different ones. Saturday Morning RPG, Octodad, Risk of Rain just came out recently. That was the one I most recently got in the mail. And so on. There's just a ton of them. And they're all really, really good. And the packaging is nice. They're just great titles. I like collecting stuff like that. So I have broken my typical collecting habit, and I've broken into a current gen system for the first time since I started collecting. And that's been 18 years now. So that's really saying something. I'm really pleased to be buying these games and everything, and I think, you know, that maybe everyone who's a collector should look into it. And you know, you don't have to do what I do and buy every one of them that comes out. That's, maybe I'm a little bit ridiculous in that manner, but you could definitely look and see, hey, what's coming. They're doing Night Trap, for example. A remastered version of Night Trap is going to be coming, and I think that's just fantastic. I think stuff like this is just so cool, and I'm so pleased. And I mean, it really will be, with, you know, so few copies produced, highly collectible. You know, 10 years down the road, to say I have a full set of limited run games, I think is going to be a really, you know, cool thing to be able to say. And I like that kind of stuff, these quirky titles and stuff that I can sit back and look at and say, hey, look how awesome this is. Another thing I'm doing with them is, as I get them, I slide them into, I have protective DVD bags, and I slide them in. Each limited run game comes with a postcard and a sticker, so I stick those in with it, and that nothing gets separated that way, and I always keep them together, which I think is fun. So yeah, I just thought I'd talk about that. I really enjoy stuff like that. And if, you know, there's some quirky, awesome indie title that you got on the PS4 that you think other people would like, put it in the comments so they can see it too. It's always fun to share these things with other gamers and, you know, kind of get the word out. I think you should definitely check out limited run games. I think you should definitely check out I Am 8-Bit, and you should definitely check out Special Reserve, because these are just really awesome things to have in your collection. So that's it for now. I just wanted to talk about that and kind of get my thoughts out and talk to you about something I do in my collection. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. If you haven't already, please do share my channel. I just like to get the word out, and I do appreciate you guys watching. So I'm going to get out of here for now. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching.